Friday, October the 29th. Happy Halloween weekend, everybody. This is the happy hour, the Bipoc happy hour. This is the Black Indigenous people of color. This is our wind down on this Halloween weekend. And it's me, Uncle Ray. I got Brother Bobby. I got Brother Dennis. Yeah, what's going on, fellas? Happy Friday.
Hey,
Yes.
I can't complain. It's going pretty good so far for me. I'm not gonna hate. There's a Halloween engagement this evening after the show, and I think I'll swoop through there just to keep from being bored.
Where's it at?
It's in St. Paul at the Sound Garden, hosted by Minnesota Normal.
What's that?
It's a nonprofit organization that promotes the legalization of cannabis. So I will be there to support all cannabis-related sorts because it's Friday, and I think that's what you should do. Does anybody else have any plans for the weekend?
I'm taking a little. I have a couple of events this weekend. But also taking the little one out to the hotel to play in the water and go to
the hotel.
Yeah, we're going to go play in the indoor pool.
Oh, you're going to Days Inn. Okay. Play the water slides and all that.
Yeah, and then we're going to go to the lights in Severns.
What's that?
Severns County. It's they have like a light show. Yeah,
it's called Severns.
Severns or Sevens, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's here in Minnesota.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going there.
I got you.
What do they do?
It's just a drive-through light show.
Oh.
You know.
But they have a light show over. Minnesota has a light show over in South that plays music that you have to listen to in your car. The lights act towards the music and you listen to it in your car.
That's cool. On a certain station.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Like you do at drive-through movies.
Well, yeah, except drive-through movies don't have play it on the actual radio station that you turn to. You know, they put that box in your car.
No, actually, it's 2021.
Oh, am I? What the have old people relapse?
No, actually, you can actually go to a radio station, change it into a radio station. You can actually can go to buy a router from Home Depot probably, but Radio Shack or something like that.
Radio Shack's closed, no such thing.
Huh?
Radio Shack's gone.
Oh, Best Buy. But you knew what I was talking about. May Radio Shack rest in peace. You know?
Yes, rest in peace.
Right along with Circuit City and all of that.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
And Sears and Kmart. and
now Kmart's still a fossil like the people in politics. Kmart's still here.
Still hanging on.
We're still hanging on. Looking for blood.
But yeah, you can actually start your own radio station, actually. If you can get one of them routers and it goes like a certain amount of feet, miles, if depending on how much you willing to pay.
Oh, not trying to do anything. I need it to be free and just let me turn it to 93.2 and I can tune it in on my phone, on my car radio. Keep it simple. I'm stupid.
Why is it
Dennis, what are you doing?
Why is it gotta be free?
Because radio transmissions are free.
Oh.
And I paid to get into the movie theater.
Well, yeah.
Right, so that comes with the movie. So the sound should be able to be put into my car.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
For free. Shouldn't cost me anything. That's why they call it a drive-in.
Yeah, I missed the drive-in. I used to watch the drive-in on my porch.
They're starting to bring those back.
And that was when the Golden Child came out. That was the first, when the Golden Child came out, I seen it first on my aunt's porch, watching it at the drive-through movie theater. Yep.
I hate to tell it, my first movie at the drive-in theater that I can remember was Penitentiary. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who started in that movie was old. Leon Spinks. I mean, what not? Yes, the boxer. Yes, that was the first movie I saw.
It wasn't Spinks because he was a boxer. It was Leon's.
You know who I'm talking about. I can't call his name. I want to say it so bad. But he was a boxer. He was a boxer and he made that movie.
I think it was Flashdance for me at the theater. I mean, at the drive-in. The Flashdance was the first. They had 3 of them. I forgot the other 3.
That was like, I know they have at least 2 movies.
Right.
And it used to have a cartoon.
Well, they always had a cartoon for the kids. The Concession, Go Get This.
Cartoons are not for children.
Oh. My bad.
Bugs Bunny ain't for kids.
What is young adults?
Yes, with dirty minds. That's Bugs Bunny. He's a drag queen. What do you think?
No, he dressed in drag. They don't make him a drag queen.
Depends on the movie.
It depends on how.
Bugs has been around as long as Hollywood.
Listen, it depends on how short the skirt is.
Right, okay. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Depends on how long the skirt is. Yes.
Right.
Because you do have them in mixed length.
Yeah, because you know who's a lady, who's not the size of the skirt.
Right. See, everybody got something different these days. And all that. What are you going to do for this holiday? This Halloween occasion? Get my H's mixed up.
Well, now that I have to understand that I'm not supposed to celebrate Halloween.
Not celebrating.
I keep the age-old thing for me is the devil's holiday, so I can't do anything for the devil.
So you won't be spell casting with me. Okay, well.
That don't mean I can't. I just can't dress up because that would lead me into believing I'm doing something for the day. But I can go to events, because this is an event. But I can't give in to the day of putting on clothes or doing something different because that would mean I believe in it.
Whatever blows your hair back. Whatever makes it ruffle in the wind. Go with that. That was a whole lot to say you can go out to the party. Regardless.
Well, I like the candy.
I mean, I'm going out to party and I'm dressed up as a human.
How do humans dress?
Like you and I look right now. That's what they taught me in school.
So that means you ain't got to wear no clothes?
I'm dressed like a human. As most humans have on clothes every time I turn around.
I don't know. Were you born with clothes as a human?
I don't know what they were born with, but when I see them, they have clothes on.
Oh. Is that
I can't tell you what they do before they get in the clothes. But that's what humans do.
Does that make you human?
Instead of dressed up as I'm dressing up as a human, Dennis.
Some humans don't like clothes.
Right.
Saved by the Bell. Here's our fairy princess.
And
Good afternoon.
And I literally just text and say, hey, how you doing?
All right. See? Side B, we need to know, what is the costume for tonight? We're not going to get a sneak preview.
What you mean? You might. Although DeAndre's person didn't come through for my makeup, so I had to do it myself, and it's not me. I don't know how to do makeup, but there.
You just right. Sexy, sexy, sexy.
Okay, yes, I'm ready. Come on.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. For those that participate and those that don't, let's do this. I will be there, Saturday. I'm on my way since we finish.
Looking good.
What is that thing you got in your hand? Is that evil?
Papa Lava's wife.
Dennis, everything don't have to be evil just because it looks different.
No.
Oh my God.
Voodoo. Which
right.
Yeah,
Just get out of that colonialism.
Papa Legba.
That's what I felt like when I was putting this makeup stuff on my face.
You
Yeah,
did a
his
good
wife.
job. I mean, you didn't have to overdo it. You did a great job at that.
Is
I,
that the
was, I
all-seeing
didn't know.
eye?
I wanted somebody else to do it, a professional, but next year. There's always next year.
Or
Is that
you'll
the
get
all?
better at the job.
Yeah,
No,
just
Dennis, it's not the all-seeing eye. That thing got two eyes on it.
Oh, see, that's scary.
Oh, Lord. You can buy that. Lord.
Is that a bone in your nose? Oh Lord, and a snake.
Dennis, you are so removed from your culture, it is scary. You are so colonized, we just can scream.
That's y'all going to hell.
That's you be an American going to hell. You are brainwashed.
Look at that outfit.
I think it's awesome.
Milton
The
said he
snake.
loves the outfit. Sure do.
I
thank
do.
you. Hopefully, I'll win the costume contest. I don't know what I'm winning. They probably just giving away some pre-rolls, but I'll take that.
Well, I'm gonna drive as fast as I can to get there, but I want to get there for some rolling contests.
Yeah, that's the only thing about going a little late. Hopefully, they won't start those until about 5 or 6, since they're gonna be out there till midnight.
Oh, you got a good step. Won't start till after 7.
How long you stand out there?
An hour,
I don't
2
know,
hours.
a few
Till I
hours.
get
Yeah,
hired.
about 2 hours.
Right, that's how just.
And where is that?
St. Paul.
In St. Paul. You want me to send you the thing?
Yeah, just in case.
All right.
Talk to the husband.
You got to get a babysitter. There's no kids in there.
I know that.
All right, come on out. Join us for just
know
a couple of hours because I can't stay no more than an hour or two. My anxieties.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, after 2 hours, I done done everything I need to do. I should be taking somebody home by then.
Ooh, look. Can I show y'all something?
What are we looking at?
Now with Dennis Anderson. All right now. POC Pride.
What are we looking at, dear? Explain
We have
this
our
to
own
us.
card.
You can order now your Visa card with our logo on it. You get your pay up to 2 days earlier. ATMs are free if you go to the network. And we have 2 cards, one with our logo on it and one with the fist on it for MNPOC Pride. This actually helps us fundraise also. Visa and MNPOC Pride prepaid debit cards.
Nice.
So if you go to Visa right now,
Is money on it?
no, it's a prepaid card. You got to put money on it.
Oh, I had to run my credit?
No.
Oh, okay.
And in the future, if you get the card, if you come to our festival or buy a Black Pride T-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever, you'll get discounts by using the card.
Can I load it up at Walmart?
Anytime.
Yeah, they got all kind of places. I mean, countless places.
Is it free to order?
Yes.
Do I have to have a minimum balance?
No.
What do you mean minimum balance?
Like if you
On a
was
prepaid. Prepaid don't have to have nothing on it. Just go load it back up.
Everybody don't know that.
On a
That's
prepaid
why I'm
card?
asking the question.
That's right. You had me checking my thoughts. That's why I had to ask.
You know, I know prepaid card is the way to go, especially when you have kids.
Everybody got a chime in their back pocket.
Everybody got a child. Damn near. Give your little boy, your little girl, that is a gift. You know? You can actually load money on it if they go to college or in school. They go on field trips. I'm getting my son one. He's 6. Like when he go over to his friend's house, I can put money on there and say, "Hey, you can treat them to lunch today."
Well, also, that gives him a place to put his money. You know, when he make a little money on the side, he got somewhere to put his money. You don't have to run to the bank and all that. Go put it on your card the way you know you got.
Yeah, that is a great way to
around.
do his spending money. His money goes to the IRA. Sorry.
Or he still needs spending money.
Yeah, his spending money can go on his card.
All right,
So,
that's what we're talking about. Anything extra, you got that set up. I'm talking about for the card. Because everything is going by card now. They're getting rid of cash. So you got to be able to have a card.
because I'm about to hire my son with my company, even though he's 6.
Okay, just you can't work over so many hours, then you're good. And as long as you can show he's being compensated and not used for child labor, you won't go to jail. I think it's good stuff. I just started working when I was 6 and 7.
He makes his money is designing T-shirts.
However it works for you, baby. As long as you only work a few hours and not and can be compensated, it's good stuff.
Are you cracking the whip?
Huh?
Are you cracking the whip?
Yeah, he worked 8 hours a day with no food. We only get water 2 times a day, and the piss break at the end.
Right.
Then I gotta switch over.
Why are you? That is a child. He needs to at least have a sip of water 3 times a day. You got to up that, dude. Not 2. You're doing child labor stuff.
I'm just
gotta have 3 sips.
This is all a joke, you all. My son doesn't like that.
This is not the beliefs of the Bipoc Happy Hour.
My son freely goes in the fridge and get whatever the heck he wants. And to get water is freely for him, not from Flint, Michigan, but from
Are you trying to say Minnesota got better water than Flint, Michigan?
Oh, he don't even drink Minnesota water. Sorry.
I have to go with that.
I guess this
kids shouldn't be allowed to what?
Drink water.
Water is the best thing on this planet.
And it is the blessing.
You don't need that soda and all that carbonated mess.
And then it's the blessing my son asks for water. He goes get water.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. I don't have to force it.
Water will keep him healthy, keep him having beautiful melanated skin, and he'll be able to play sports like he wants to. Water's good.
And keep their mucus flowing.
Yes, it keeps the body cleaned out. You don't have to worry about all them sicknesses and diabetic strokes. Because you're drinking water instead of all those sodas 8 times a day.
What's wrong with sodas?
It's not good for you, and it's carbonated, and it's not water.
That's made
it's man-made. And ain't nothing man-made did anything.
Can board members get on that? Man-made is like this cake I'm about to win. That's what I'm trying to figure. See, can I put my cake up in there? Can that old country boy put his cake up in that shop? Because I'm going to take all y'all money.
Well, whoever make the best cake, I definitely tell y'all, Dennis gonna give y'all an extra $100.
If I get to take the cake home,
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just told you whoever made the best one.
I make sure I have an extra cake for you. I take that $100.
Yes.
Please make it with real sugar and not diabetic things.
But what about that Sakatumi cake? The Sakatumi pound cake?
Oh, you give me the ingredients, I'll make a Sakatumi cake and put mine in there. I should just make it in it. Just because. I should just make it just because.
How long have you made a Sakatumi cake? How long has it been?
Before Ryan left to be grown.
So I don't think you can make that cake anymore because it's been too long that you went off your game.
Yeah, it has been a while. I ain't even practiced. I have to say, I ain't even practiced on the cake.
Do you even have that stove anymore that you used back then?
Oh yeah, I still got that stove. Don't worry about it. I still got that.
I don't know because that's a long time ago.
Yes, I mean, because you got to use cast iron skillets, and then you got to use a lot of buttermilk. Yes.
But you gotta have somebody that's.
Buttermilk?
Do I know how to make my own buttermilk?
But ain't no such thing.
There's no such thing.
You gotta wait till next spoiler to get buttermilk.
I was gonna say, I just buy a gallon of milk and sit on the front porch.
No.
Right? See.
That's buttermilk.
No, what you do, you take heavy cream. This is how you make butter. That's how they get buttermilk. You take heavy cream and you continue to mix it until it gets solid.
Until it get what?
till it gets solid.
Oh, solid. Okay.
Like completely solid, like butter.
So they like tofu.
Something like that. Then you continue on doing it until you get this. Once you get the solid mixture, that's your butter. The solid mixture is your butter. What's left over is your buttermilk.
Gross.
So, Bobby, are you giving your secrets away because the people use that their cake may be better?
Well, I'm giving them a teaching point.
Everybody needs a helping hand. There's nothing wrong with giving everybody a helping hand. We all on the same page.
And not only that, you always want to know what you're eating. That means you can make your own butter, and you can add seasoning to it. You can have butter made just for seafood that you make. You can have butter made just for cakes and butter, you know what I'm saying, that you make. Or you can make cannabis butter. You know
yes, I was just ready to say you make cannabis butter all day long and have it right there ready.
But you know it's not no additives in it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the good thing about it. That's the only reason why I shared it. Because someone taught me on TikTok.
So you say you just take heavy cream and whip it with cow's milk or any milk?
No. You just use heavy cream. You don't add no milk. You just use heavy cream. And you continue to whip it until you get into a solid form. That is your butter.
Now, you telling me that if I go by heavy whipping cream that comes in a liquid, if I start stirring it up enough, it'll get chunky. And that's a good thing.
You need to put it in a mixer, yes. If it gets chunky, when it gets chunky, yes, that will be your butter. Once it comes into a solid form. Once you get your butter, you need to wash it off and squeeze the milk out of it. You need to squeeze it completely dry.
Hear that, Dennis? You got to wash it off and then squeeze.
Right, that's the butter. There's a whole thing, but it's worth it. It's so worth it.
I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to keep my ass out of the kitchen until time to eat.
It's winter. And then all the savory dishes we make. You can make the savory butter.
This is that time of year.
So you make butter for your duck.
So what day are we having cannabis butter day? So we can all make our cannabis butters and take home and have it for the freezer? We should have one of those. So we can make our breakfasts or dinners or just cheese biscuits.
We should get a house and let's cook.
All that extra cooking stuff. Can I just come over your house and visit? Instead of having, can I just come and eat and get? I'll bring my own plate.
That's my
problem.
Dennis. I'm always down with cooking.
Yeah, I'm on. You can go right ahead.
But it feels good when you go on vacation and you get a personal chef to do it for you.
That's different. That's something different. That's something different when you're living that bougie life. You got to do that stuff. But at home for reality, can you just go and cook and call it a day?
Well, Ray, you have to cook too then.
Why?
I mean, to make it even.
I can bring napkins in place. Napkins in place.
I already said that that's his job.
I'm not coming empty-handed. I'll bring the room.
His bucket.
Mm-hmm.
With his pail. With all the paperware.
Right, and keep it full and stocked every time we do.
He already told me that. And he has that on deck, and he'll bring some drinks just in case.
Yes, and now I'm going to grab some rum chata, and we're going to do it for this cold evening.
How you doing?
What's that?
Rum chata is a nice liqueur that is beautiful alone, standing on ice, or you put it in coffee, or you put it in hot chocolate.
Oh.
Rum chata.
That's the bougie that he was telling you about.
And it is much better than Bailey's. Or yeah. It's much better. It's another level. It's top shelf. So I'm gonna bring the rum chata. I'm trying to go get it on the way. I'll see. I'll be there ready.
Bring the goose. What you must know?
I said rum chata to go in your coffee. I know it's cold outside.
Also,
the good is good.
No coffee there,
Okay. Oh, you got to buy the cups there?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I would have broken my own company to keep everything hot. What's up, Z?
What up? What up? How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Yourself?
You got me cracking up. Who are you yelling at?
Oh,
You've been yelling in this damn thing for the last 30 minutes.
It is Friday. You know people get loud on Fridays.
I
You know,
know.
right as they go out, they're getting ready and crumped up. You know how that goes. I'm trying to
What's up,
turn it up
Dennis?
later.
How you
What's up,
doing?
Dennis? Thanks for letting me in.
No, I was wishing. I mean, I'm hoping people come in. What's going on today?
Well, I love that you shared about the bake off. I can have Aura do some baking, but you're talking about cakes and stuff. So I got a ringer. I just sent it to him, and I was like, this is one for you to win. So y'all better watch out.
See, people are competing.
Oh, okay. We will see.
Michael Walker, you better watch out.
All right. We'll see. We want the competition. We want the show.
It's
Please.
Christmas. It's Christmas. Is what is it? Halloween. The
I
cookies.
know.
You can decorate cookies. You can decorate for Thanksgiving. I mean, I'm ready to eat.
Me
Yo,
too.
then let's take a few. Introduce who we talking to this evening. Who's popped up on this screen?
You know what? I watched
And
the other
what's
night.
in his book?
No,
Yes.
because the Esquire. I seen that the other day. What was the movie with What's the old man's name?
Oh, Candyman?
No. Esquire at the end. Denzel Washington.
Oh, what about him?
That movie he made. I just seen it for the second time. The
Oh,
Esquire guy when he said he was a
I'm trying
lawyer
to
from
think.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Marcus Esquire.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what
what
you're talking about. Yeah.
I love that movie. When I seen the ESQ, he said that's just make you more dignitary.
I haven't seen that movie yet, but thanks for reminding me because I forgot about that when I missed it.
Yeah, so I was like, we have the esteemed, 50 state gay book that's out right now. I mean, join us on our Bipoc Happy Hour. I don't even know how to do this.
You're too funny. You don't have to do anything. I'm part of the community. That's all folks need to know. You wanna, yeah. Huh?
No, because I tuned in on Thursdays because you don't want to give me information on what's going on globally, what we can talk about on here, how to keep in touch with what we are, because we just gossip. You bring real news.
We got to keep the flows going.
So that's what you're talking about. So my Facebook Live is every Thursday on Facebook at our book's Facebook page. So at Gay50 States, and we talk about I go over international news, domestic LGBT news.
We got background noise.
That's the music. He over here. Oh, he muted it. He was like, he's over there jamming. He don't care.
Go ahead.
International news, LGBT news, and then I normally have a topic and or have a guest on where you get to talk about an important topic that relates to our community. So what the topic that we're talking about this week was International Pronoun Day, as well as Spirit Day, and why and whether this is something that we need. Prior guests that I've had on talk to Black Pride is something that's needed. We're on there, Dennis, as a guest, which thank you.
Yes, I tried to figure out how all of us in this town can figure out how we can be together and work together in some shape, form, and fashion. And I look forward to doing that. I don't know if you know Todd Barnes. He does news too now. He has a news show too. And I really want to get you guys so we can get together and start doing things so we can meet everybody in the LGBT community.
Absolutely. Agreed. But I just want to pop in and say hi because I let y'all know that I'm here supporting y'all. Love kikiing with you and everything. Can't wait to see y'all soon.
So one more thing. What are you dressed up as for Halloween?
Oh, we're doing the sugar skull. So, with the white face with like the skeleton looking, that's Dia de los Muertos. That's what we're doing.
Right. Our girl Sina's doing that same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to practice my artistic skills. I'm not an artist, so we'll see.
Well, we are definitely can't wait to see the picture.
Absolutely. What are you two dressed up as? Did I miss that earlier?
Going as a human.
I was trying to because I watched Sheldon. I want to be Doppler radar like he was. The pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking I was going to do.
Different.
It is different.
Yeah, it's just to be a Doppler pattern. I guess that's kind of different.
It works.
Why you took that fundraiser one down? That was
cool. I'm finna put it back up there. There was an accident, Bobby. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
My screen.
Well, if nothing else, y'all be safe out there. I see you driving, so y'all
I'm not
definitely
driving. I'm the passenger, but I'm probably distracting the driver, so I should probably go. But thank you so much for having me on. Love y'all. See you soon.
You have your face mask.
Have a great one.
Oh, we always have our masks. We don't mess around.
Yes,
we can't wait to get our booster shots.
Hey,
we get our booster shots.
What do you think about getting booster shots? What do you feel about that?
Oh, we're getting ours as soon as we can get it.
So you think people should just jump on the bandwagon and get booster shots when they already got 2 shots?
If you fit in that category.
You know why? Because yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think because there was crap, I forgot what it was, but there was a vaccine that we all had to take, and you actually had to get a booster shot, and nobody ever talks about that. But it was one of the main ones that all the kids and everybody kind of has to take. But there's already a booster worked in. So we've already had to take 3, a booster shot for other vaccines that we've had to take before. This wouldn't be the first.
And all the vaccines, and most of the vaccines are given early.
But they told me a tetanus shot is like a booster shot too. We take those every 5 or 10 years or whatever that is.
Oh, you're right. I don't think about it that way, but somebody did reference that. That's a good call, Dennis.
But I see it because they keep saying people don't do this, but I'm like, we do a lot of things, don't even know that we do them just out of GP because we think it's safer. Chicken pox, all that kind of stuff, and measles are something everybody familiar with. We don't want those. So we go run down there and get those real quick. And we give our kids those vaccinations too quite soon, even when they first born. Because my son took 3 shots.
That's the way we was raised. You got to realize that's the way we was raised.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you knew was to take your child to the doctor and get those vaccines. And then a lot of places it's mandated in order for them to get into school. They must.
You're right.
Every child has to be vaccinated to get into school.
Every child. Yeah.
So, that's the only reason why people do that. But I'm pretty sure if they had choices, some people don't, and some people won't.
But we all have choices. I think because if you look at this in a way, when you really, really sick, what do? You went to the hospital, and they don't take anything then to get unsick. Until you get better, then you stop taking it. You'll take a shot, you'll take drugs, they can prescribe you
surgery. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you don't even go to surgery when you're sick, but when you get better, I ain't taking all that stuff. That's crazy. I think if you can prevent from getting sick, and this what that COVID vaccination do, why not take the booster?
Well, one time we did have a problem with polio, and now we don't because they vaccinated everybody. You don't have polio.
Everybody.
But I remember when they was giving shots, they left a mark on your arm. Because my brother got that shot because he was born in 66.
My mother had it.
Yeah, 66.
And my mother had it too.
Yep.
So, I don't know why people don't. A shot now is like real easy. We'll take pills. You can't. I bet you if there was, what's that stuff they give you for pain? They stop giving you
morphine.
All the other kind of stuff. They take that regularly. You ain't got to tell them to get that.
The opioids and all of that.
Right. I don't take
we'll get a vaccine.
Please.
Yeah.
Those people don't even know what's in Velveeta, but they sure will put that in their mac and cheese, so don't start.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct.
Are those the same ways to tell you about the Bible I never read it?
Probably.
Yes.
I'm going to have to go with that probably. Yes.
Oh, don't be talking about Velveeta now. Hey,
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to put in your mac and cheese. I know that there are people that put in their mac and cheese, but people don't know what's in Velveeta, is what I'm saying.
No, they don't.
But they still eat it.
But you gotta use Velveeta.
Plastic.
You
More
gotta use
plastic.
Velveeta. How do you make the sauce without Velveeta?
What's in Velveeta?
Who cares? It's Rotel.
Oh, that's
terrible.
Okay, you cannot do that. Don't ruin it for me. Because you know Rotel, what's in Doritos? Rotel and Doritos are delicious.
But you know,
I
in other
don't.
countries, the
Huh?
country is more safe to eat their food than it is to eat our food because a lot of our food has a lot of chemicals in it. I understand what he's saying. Compared,
You're right.
because literally,
There's a reason why there's all these people that have cancer now that they didn't have before.
and that's because United States is all about the coin. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if they can keep us sick, the big man
Yes.
is going to make the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's with all the food, from the sodas to the processed food. Someone told me if I'm shopping in the middle of the store, I'm doing it wrong. I suppose
Bobby,
yeah.
you said we don't
out-
have
You're
a
right.
choice. We have a choice to do that or not. We have a choice to stop at McDonald's. We have a choice for those things to happen.
But see, that's the reason why you shouldn't choose to go there. Now, if don't get me wrong, some places is I will go to because I know they hand patted a hamburger and it's not mystery meat. You understand what I'm saying? It all depends on where you go. You know, some places is just mystery meat. And I do like a Big Mac here and there. I ain't gonna say it's fake, but I don't eat all three breads. You know, so I do certain things with it, but I like a Big Mac once in a while, but it's not good for you.
But it's good to you.
That's
Everything
and remember,
good to
this
you is. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I say everything good to you is not good for you.
I don't understand if they make it and put it on the shelf and we have a choice to eat it or not, and we have other things, why is it their fault?
Well, here's the thing though, too, Dennis, is fresh food, fresh fruits, and fresh vegetables are more expensive. There's a reason why people go to the middle, because you can get a box of noodles and throw some hamburger in there and stuff and have a meal for a full family for $3-4, you know, for everybody.
Per
But yet, to
serving.
be able to get fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and all that kind of stuff, it can cost 2-3 times more, and people don't always have that money.
They should go in their backyard and start growing stuff. I mean,
like
to
I said.
supplement.
But
Now
you
that's
said
cute.
something
That's
to-
cute for people that are in warm climates. Sorry, go ahead.
That is true. In warm climates, you can do that.
Well, they should start a co-op or something for vegetables.
Hold on. We in 2021. You have hydroponic gardens now. You have towers now. You can grow food in. You can get a planter from shit. You can get a box from out your closet. You can get your old Tide Pod container.
Wait, Bobby, they growing weed now in the house. Why can't they grow some vegetables?
You can grow food if you choose to. You feel what I'm saying? A pack of seeds is only 25 cents, depending on where you're going. You feel
And a
me?
flower pot. And just get a flower pot.
Have you set up one of those hydroponic things before?
Say it again.
Have you set up one of those hydroponic things
I'm
before?
actually looking into it because that's my business. I'm with that Old Country Boy Mobile Market. I grow my vegetables.
Good. Then you let me know how cheap it is, homie, because it ain't cheap.
Well, you can get
No,
it.
it's not.
From what I've been saying, folks been doing it with just certain type of pots. They was doing it themselves from Home Depot.
Well, I know you can definitely do it.
Mm-hmm. And you can buy the stuff to set it up at Depot. Yeah, very, very, very simple.
But then you also have to have the space. Not everybody got space. There's people that are, parents with 3 kids in a 1-bedroom apartment. Where are you gonna set that up?
And the pump and the filtration system to keep it flowing.
I just gave you 20 options. You just picked out hydroponics. I just said you can get a whole bucket from out your cabinet and grow some food. I just gave options of what you can do. Some people can do the hydroponics and some people can't. You know what I'm saying? They just may need some bucket and some dirt. You feel what I'm saying?
They got that thing in the back of the magazine with tomatoes. You can hang them down from the sun, have tomatoes all year.
They sell it at Home Depot. It's called the Topsy-Turvy.
They sell it at Family Dollar, as they're seen on TV.
I don't
Back
have
there
Yes.
yelling off the camera.
Mhm.
Huh?
We have to sometimes. There's kids running through here.
I'm trying to figure out if we live the everyday life, how do we every day get things that we need without all the hustle and bustle? You know, I mean, the supply line is broken, trucks we need more. Like, where are we going to be at pretty soon? I mean, like, are we really going to grow our stuff? Are we really going to like have it in the backyard or have canned foods? You know, do we need that pack from Rainbow or Cub that says emergency pack only if we open? How does this whole thing
Yes.
work?
Those are the things you should be doing because you never know what
And
may happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You have to go back to your roots. You are old enough to know what you was taught how to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, if
yes.
it comes down to it and lights get cut off today, you will survive within your apartment because we all was taught how to survive with the little bit of stuff that we have every day with lights on. You know what I'm
Well,
And
what
saying?
You're
if
right.
you
Right about
if you
that.
have to do a garden, you will do a garden.
You would take a pack
We
of
all
rice and you would split and make that rice last, or a pack of beans or whatever.
And grow those beans too.
You will grow them because everybody would get into their survival mode. Don't act like you won't, because you will go back to what your parents taught you. Because we all have older parents. If we teach, that's why I'm teaching my child what I know. Because if it ever comes when it comes to his term and it goes that way, he will know how to plant a garden or kill a deer. Because I'm about to
we
teach
have
him how
we
to
have our
hunt.
garden at our house, and you're right though, because we all have family, either they are parents or
Yep.
grandparents that did canning and jarring. I can see
Yes.
it in my eye right now. My grandma's house, there was always tomatoes and okra canned up and ready. If you ever needed something,
Yes.
it was right there, right? And so we
Right.
can.
So, do you
We do
catch
our
your own
canning and jarring.
animals?
Huh?
Do y'all get your own animal too? Because my grandfather used to buy a half a cow or a half a pig, had that in the freezer. Also,
They
every
still
year.
sell them.
I didn't do that where I grew up because I grew up in Anaheim. but here we do. We just bought a quarter cow, and I got a
Oh,
Yes,
half a
that's what
pig.
they do here in Minnesota. A lot of
I
people
sure
do that.
do.
It's so much
I didn't.
cheaper to get all that.
Now that's how I didn't know that. How do you know where to get something like that from?
It's
I've done that
hard.
in
The hard
years.
part is that you have to like. There's the meat lockers, and you have to know somebody that knows somebody that owns the farm, because a lot of these people have been doing it for generations and stuff, and their cows are spoken for, right? They're growing cows now that aren't going to be ready for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they're already spoken for. So you got to get in with people that are in
Wow.
the know to be able to do it. Yeah, I have friends that have been buying them from their neighbor's family forever, and so that's how I was able to get in regards to getting a
And
quarter
then
cow.
now
But
it's on Google too. You can get them from other states, not necessarily from here, and get it delivered. And they won't
yeah,
deliver to you until the whole cow is sold. So me personally, I would try to get a bunch of folks together and buy, not a bunch, but enough folks and buy the whole cow. That way you don't have to worry about waiting until
You can split that meat up.
and split it up. And they deliver and they tell you how
oh
many
yeah,
pieces
and it's so
you
good.
need.
Oh yeah. It's better than the processed stuff that has to
Yep.
go through all of the machines and get separated and do all that. It's so much better. You can
And you can
tell
do
the
that with the
taste.
pigs, with all animals,
Yeah.
really. Fresh chicken.
My
You know,
roommate's family does that. They do that every year
I
in
just
Little
found out
Falls.
they can chicken. I didn't know about canning chicken. I was like, wow.
I don't know
Damn,
anything
chicken.
about canning chicken. That's out of my league. I don't know about that.
I just
You're going too far. You're
Wait,
stepping too far.
down
yes,
south, I've seen that, a whole chicken in a can. It looks kind
yes,
of gross.
yeah.
Is that real? Is it? Do y'all eat it?
They eat
I'm
I
that.
pretty
didn't
sure
eat
it
it.
tastes like spam.
I did not eat it. I remember seeing it.
I just seen it on social media.
So is the bones in there too?
They
The
really
whole
took
thing.
the
They pulled the
whole
whole chicken out.
and put
Oh,
it.
you lying.
That just
Yep,
sounds gross. That
yep,
sounds gross.
that's true.
And
Oh
I'm
my
sure it's
goodness.
probably got all that jelly and stuff on it, and then you're supposed to do what with it?
That's exactly what falls off of it. All that gelatin and stuff.
Oh, gross.
Gelatin and
And
salt.
then, are you supposed to eat it? Well, I guess if people eat spam, I'm sure you could eat chicken like that.
Well,
If
they
you're
actually
hungry.
cook it all the way through, so
So maybe it's to make sauce out of. You can just boil it to death. Like mix it with stuff.
don't know. I don't think I would ever try that.
Well, you know, when I grew up, it was peanut butter in the
you have to
can.
eat it, you would. And you know, folks are doing it just in case they had to. You know,
Listen, that's all our food used to come back in the day. It was the canned pork, the
Pickled
canned
pig's feet. They still got
Yes.
that down south on the counter.
Excuse me, I came from Oklahoma. Ours came from the farm. We didn't get all of that stuff like that. We didn't go buy cans and all that kind of stuff. They go to the farm and get that stuff. Everybody had pigs and cows and chickens, and I have chickens now. So I don't mind doing livestock.
So
I'm not
would
gonna do
you
other canned stuff.
would you paint your chickens a neck?
Yeah,
Ooh,
why not? How else you gonna get it off?
I don't know.
He's not gonna hand it to you. So yeah, chop that girl up, boil that fellas off, and carry on. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bobby, I really love the letter you sent out to Pride and what you said, how you wrote that. That was whoever wrote that. I have to give them hands up. It got me crying.
What?
How you know when you sent out something to Pride because our board Dot emailed me. She said, "Oh, this is so sweet. They want to donate now to what you said."
Oh well, tell her thank you.
Hey.
Tell her thank you.
So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this annual fundraiser now.
Yes, I've been working all day. I've been working.
And you've been
all
working your
day.
little tushy off. I'm so glad that you did this. You know, so I'm going to do my best to make this successful. Because I mean, if it's an annual thing, you know, what you wrote was, I mean, to support POC Pride for the rest of the year and to keep us going. Oh, hats off.
Well, you know, that was the collaboration from everybody where we sat together and did it. I just did what I did. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't just me. It's a team effort. We doing it as a team. You know what I'm saying? And we literally sat there as a team and came up with everything. And
But
that's what I love.
ensuring it gets to people because all the work could go in vain, but the fact that it's actually out there and people are reading it, and it got sent back to me through another person. Have I seen it yet? And so I thought that was interesting.
Oh.
To see if you saw it.
Right.
As
Because
if
I'm
you
not,
didn't know.
well, you know, I don't know what's going on inside my own organization. So there you go.
Yeah, I sent it out to a couple of people on that list. And it'd be
Right. So
going out over the
I'm
weekend.
thinking, listen, right now, everybody, I don't care who you are, you need to come to the annual fundraiser on the 18th. You know, get an organization, get somebody, get your tickets, get a table, whatever you need to do. What does they get here? Bus, train, automobile, whatever it takes.
Yes, dance with us
Yes.
Eat with us.
and celebrate our community with us.
Fellowship with us.
Yes. Because it's a good thing when we all get together. You know,
Mhm.
it's the power in the room. You know what I'm saying? You just feel that energy.
Well, you know, this is kind of the only thing, really, I mean, to be honest, that has an LGBT, POC, people of color, Bipoc, whatever it is, thing to it, you know, in Minnesota. I mean, really, there is really no big annual gala that's for, by, and put on by Black people. So this will be the first if we can make this go off.
No, what you said, if we can, we are going to.
Words matter.
To do this. There's
Well,
no there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that type of energy into the world. You don't sidetrack yourself. I mean, second guess yourself. You feel me? We're going
Well,
to
this is our annual gala now, so this is gonna be our first year. We're hoping to raise at least $50,000 on this try, to get everything done. So we need everybody to, make some noise, show up, come, get people to donate, whatever it is. And this is specifically to honor our POC, BIPOC people of color, blah, 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 Minnesota. We don't, LGBTQIA, whatever that means, so we want everybody to show up and show out.
as they call it, the alphabet mafia. You know, what's up?
Well, what did Dave Chappelle call those alphabet people?
Right.
Yeah, we cover all of it.
Hashtag I stand with Dave Chappelle and I'm gay. How you doing?
Woohoo! I agree.
Oh, y'all gonna get what they call that council culture?
No, we're
whatever
not. No, we're not.
It's not us complaining. We ain't gonna start this conversation again on Friday. We just had this conversation on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll see if they stop it.
Why you take that flyer down? Why you take that flyer down?
I apologize.
Welcome back, Zeke.
Oh, thank you. My phone died. I forgot to plug it in the charge.
I just want to
I
make sure.
haven't seen the most recent Chappelle, so I can't say nothing about it.
You gotta take time. You gotta take time to watch it, and then you'll be a part of that conversation.
It was good.
Because you have to watch it in order to talk about it. That's it. Can't really talk about it if you haven't seen it.
But I mean, he hasn't catered. I mean, you know, for other shows, he's made the same kind of comments. He just reiterated. So I mean, it's really not nothing he ain't said before. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I'm just saying, y'all, this Dave Chappelle, because you know I'm a fan, but you know, there I digress.
All right, we're not gonna let nobody spoil our Dave Chappelle fun. Not at all.
I want to make sure. There again, I'm gonna go back because I love our new card. I just want to say it again. You can help POC out by doing a debit card with our logo on it. It's a Visa prepaid
What bank
debit
is it
card.
through?
It's a prepaid card.
Oh, okay, got it.
It just have our
Got
logo
it.
on it. So when people use a prepaid card, you know, it's no credit check, it's no background check, none of that. You know, hey, just get the card because our logo on it. It doesn't cost you anything.
No, not only that, you can give it to your nieces and your nephews, your cousins and your children. You know what I'm saying? You can give it to them for gifts. You know, Christmas coming. Add some money onto it and give it to them as a gift. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's hot. That's hot.
You know, it's
Yeah.
different things.
And it matches everything you wear because it's got plenty of color in it.
How you doing? But not only that, you know, it can be your put my money to the side, not let my husband or my wife know what I got. You know what I'm saying? And you just
And my
pull it out.
secret card.
You know what I'm saying? No, they don't even know your credit. None of that. Because you know how some spouses be. They be all up in your shit. So you know.
So that'd be your side card.
It'd be your side card that you can play with. There's many options you can do with it. So go ahead and support us by getting it.
And you get discounts at all of our functions by using the card when you come to it. So definitely, like T-shirts, cups. We have pins. So use that card to help us out. You'll get those special gifts.
We have shows and everything. You know, you get that card, you may get a percentage off. You know, you never know what PLC may be doing. We may be going to DC for Pride. Check us out.
Yeah.
I would love to support another Pride. Really, really, you know, that would be hot. To go to another Pride.
We're gonna catch a bus. We're gonna do the bus thing, or we're gonna fly.
Depends on which pride it is, because there is a Black Pride in every month of this year.
I will fly to DC. It's only, you know, that's my hometown. So, you know, I fly to DC. It's only like 2.5, 3 hours away. And the tickets are cheap. It's like $100 round trip. And this is, I don't do Spirit. FYI.
What you got against Spirit?
They go through, you know, the potholes
Spirit is janky.
how they don't fix
Right.
the street. Thus the road Spirit go on. You understand what I'm saying? I tried.
Is that up there with the Soul Plane?
Right.
Snakes on a plane.
They fly. Right.
I love Delta. You know, FYI. That's my joint. And it fits me. You know. But yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty reasonable to get to DC from here and quit. And
So
to
we
New
should-
Orleans. And to New Orleans. It was pretty quick and easy, reasonable then too.
Yep,
And
haven't been to New
Texas.
Orleans yet.
Ooh,
You've never been to New Orleans?
When you
Really?
go
Not
down-
yet. I know.
Oh, you gotta go. There's a place. Go for either Mardi Gras or go for Decadence. Decadence
I know,
is
decadence.
the game on. Yes, go for that. It is awesome.
And when you go, ask for Chef Winnie to be your private chef, and he is
Ooh.
awesome. He is awesome. Yes, he will feed.
I gotta
you.
go for the food.
brothers did good. Yes, and they
And the
made
food is worth it.
the food is worth it.
I think
So what
getting
you
out of
putting
town
out?
is worth it. Just getting out of town is worth it.
Well, with
That's true.
COVID, it was kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
If
Because,
everybody can stay vaccine, we'll be good.
That booster.
yeah, it was.
And a
too many
booster if you need it, definitely.
It was.
I
too
mean,
many-
if we keep up the hand washing, you know, get tested, stay 6 feet away. You know, we got masks too, so if everybody want a mask, from POC Pride, you know, keep with COVID-19, and we got sanitizer. So if you want a COVID kit, you know, let us know. Put it in the chat or send us an email. We'll get your COVID kit.
Or stop past the office. You must have a man, you know, and pick up your COVID kit. You know, because we want everyone to be safe.
Absolutely.
Yes, so definitely.
But when we went down to New Orleans for 4th of July, we did make sure we have our mask on. We had hand sanitizer. Even though we went down Bourbon Street, it was a lot of folks. We tried to stay socially distanced because we ducked off at certain points, you know, just to, you know, but it was still fun. We made sure we had fun. And yes, that mask is on point. I have mine somewhere.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you
I need to
need a
get that
mask-
mask.
Yes.
We
so,
can get you a kit.
yes, and they're rewashable, they're reusable. You don't just have to throw it away like the rest of them. So it's safe for the environment and all that.
And it comes with an extra filter in it as well.
Yes. So definitely, if you want a mask from DOC and sanitizer kit, hey, let us know.
And it's not one of the masks that when you talk, it sucks in your mouth and all that. It's not one of those. You can actually breathe freely on it.
Those are me.
And adjustable bands on it also, so it's not like one size fit all. We thought of everything.
We do our best.
Right.
Yes, we do. We do our best.
And first, I know that it has a
Uh-oh. We
was
lost
the
you
question?
there.
No, I say I know that you're the first Pride I know that has their own debit card.
We are out to make a name for Minnesota. We need to be on the map. And there's a lot of youngsters that are coming after us, and we need to leave them something.
And they need to take over. So all you youngsters that's interested in, you know, doing, they're into civic engagements and different things like that, hit us up.
Hey, let's get all Black Prides their own little debit card so they can in their state, so you know they can advertise with Visa, you know, work on that. We all need to do safety things with COVID, things across the nation. We need to find a way to do cross things because I mean we all need this information, you know. So I mean, what we need to do is make it readily available for everybody to come on, you know, talk about this. What's the next step? Because if they can make money in other states by doing this, let's help them out. These they got plenty of money.
Together, just to have a laugh or sing.
Oh my God, what happened?
It's almost over. We just had this time together.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. Everybody, thank you all for joining us at the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. for your enjoyment. Please, this weekend, be safe if you're out there on this Halloween trek. Wear your mask. Take care of yourself, and we'll catch you next week.
bye, everyone.
Peace out.
The time I like the best is any evening I can spend a moment here with you. When the time comes that I'm feeling lonely, when I'm feeling oh so blue, I just sit back and think of you only, and the happiness still comes through. That's why I'm glad we had this time together, 'cause it makes me feel that I